Chapter 5. Charlie. Can you believe him? I hiss under my breath as Zane returns to his office. It's his first day, Beth says softly as she grabs a roll of paper towels to start cleaning up the mess. Maybe it will get better. Wait, that's our new boss? Felicia asks, her eyes wide. Felicia is another one of our trainers. She only works part-time in the afternoons and evenings, though, because she attends school in the mornings. Yeah, ridiculous, right? I grab the broom from behind the counter and begin sweeping up the floor. I can't believe they went outside of our gym to hire him. What were they thinking? He must have some quality they were looking for, Felicia says, as she wipes the protein powder off her shirt. I can't imagine what. He's grumpier than Snow White's dwarf. I heard he has a background in finance as well as fitness, Beth says, pausing her cleanup. So maybe that's why. Maybe the gym is in financial trouble. What? No way. We'd know that, wouldn't we? But even as I ask the question, I'm not sure we would. The old manager used to give us financial updates, but I can't remember one in the last few months before she left. Do you really think the gym is in trouble? I don't know, but you heard him say we couldn't do classes unless they had 5 or more members in them. What? Felicia asks. Evidently, this is news to her, too. What about your Move It or Lose It class, or my kickboxing class? Felicia came from a kickboxing gym, and even though we're not set up the same way, she convinced the manager to get some gloves and pads so she could begin teaching a class. It's been small, but people seem to like it, so I have no doubt it will grow if she can continue it. I mean, most days I have 5, but not every time. Beth sighs and shakes her head. You both better find a way to get more people to attend them. I don't know how, I say. Those classes have been on the schedule for months. Maybe we can make some sort of offer to get more people interested, Felicia says. Like a discounted training session for anyone who tries our low-number classes for a week or something. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. And maybe I can advertise them more. I'm already wondering if I can convince Belle to help me make some videos. Maybe she can even do some for the gym. If we really are in trouble, then more members can only be a good thing. That sounds like a good idea, Felicia says. Sorry I have to run, but I have a training session in 20 minutes, and I should probably clean up a bit before it. No worries, we've got this. I finish helping Beth clean up, and then I clock out and head home, practicing what I'll say to convince Belle to help me. She's at the stove when I enter, flipping pancakes. Pancakes. We're each in charge of a dinner one night a week, and Belle is making pancakes. To be fair, it's about the only thing she makes well, but still, there is very little protein in pancakes and no vegetables. I'm glad I had a big salad for lunch. Do you want some help with dinner? I don't really want to help unless it means I can whip up something high in protein and fiber, but I figure it's a good way to butter her up. You want to help me with dinner? She asks, her voice oozing with skepticism. Okay, I rarely offer to help her with dinner, but it's usually only because she chatters the whole time she cooks about hair products or makeup, and I have no idea what she's even talking about. My idea of makeup is the chapstick I carry in my pocket, and my hair is almost perpetually in a ponytail. Sure, I mean, if you need anything, I'm here, so why not? Her eyes are still narrowed at me, but finally she agrees. Fine, you can do the scrambled eggs. Perfect. I'll add a little cottage cheese to make them even higher in protein. It's the way I always cook mine anyway. So, how was your day? I ask as I grab the eggs and cottage cheese from the fridge. Belle takes the last pancake off the griddle and slides it on the plate with the others. Then she turns to me and puts her hands on her hips. "What do you want, Charlie?" I grab a bowl from the cupboard and pretend to be shocked. "What do you mean? Can't I just ask how your day was without wanting something in return?" Returning to the counter, I crack the eggs in a bowl and add the cottage cheese, mixing them together with the spoon that Belle hands me. "Sure, you could, but you don't," she says. "So spill." I sigh, frustrated with myself and her because she saw right through me. If I don't ask her about her day very often, what does that say about me as a friend? Okay, I do need a favor, but it's not really for me, it's for my clients. The new manager wants to close the classes that have fewer than 5 members, and I have 2 classes that generally only have 1 to 3 people, but those people are dedicated and it's the only time they can come. So, I was thinking maybe we could do a promotional social media post about those classes to try and drive more customers to them so they don't get canceled. Belle taps her lips. "Okay, but on one condition." "Condition? What condition?" "We host Popper's party in your gym." "What?" I shake my head. "No way. The new boss is not going to go for that." "Why not? You guys have the space with that big room. We could set it up when there are no classes and we'll promise to clean it up." "I don't think you get it. Do you remember the guy I was telling you about the other day? The jerk from the restaurant?" She shrugs. "Yeah, and that guy is my new boss. Let's just say what I saw at the restaurant are his regular manners if today was any indication. There's no way he's going to let us throw a party in the gym." "In one room of the gym," she corrects, shaking the spatula at me. "Besides, just tell him how many videos I plan to do to promote the gym, and I'm sure he'll get on board." I sigh. I doubt it, but I'll try. If I do, though, can some of those videos be specifically for my classes? I cross to the stove and pour the egg mixture into a skillet. "Of course. You know I've been trying to get you to go online for ages. I'm happy to turn you into an Instagram celebrity." In addition to Belle working as a cosmetologist, she is also a social media influencer. I still don't understand everything she does, but it allows her to pay her bills, so it must work. I don't need to be a celebrity. I just need more people to attend my classes, but thank you. "You're welcome, and I'm sorry you didn't get the promotion, but tell me more about the new boss. Is he cute?" She scoops up the pancakes and puts them on the plate. "You don't remember him from the restaurant?" The eggs are starting to come together, so I add a little salt to give them some flavor. "No, but I didn't interact with him like you did. Come on, though, answer the question." I sigh and roll my eyes. Yes, he's good looking, but he's a total jerk. Besides, he's my boss, so don't go getting any ideas. Belle grabs plates from the cupboard and heads to the table to set it. "I wasn't getting ideas, but I bet you'll get men asking you out when we get your videos up." "I don't need men asking me out. Do you know he tried to charge Beth for some spilled protein powder when it wasn't even her fault?" "He did? Well, that's not right. Did he say why?" "No, but Beth thinks the gym might be in financial trouble." "Oh no, do you think it is?" I turn the stove off and grab a plate for the eggs as I ponder my answer. I don't know. I guess it's possible. I mean, it's either that or this guy is a real cheapskate. "Or maybe it's both," Belle says with a smile. "Maybe. Either way, I've got to find a way to get more people to my classes and more people to the gym." Don't worry, I'm already thinking of some great ideas. The front door opens and Katie, Piper, and Hannah all enter. Katie takes one look at the table and laughs. I told you it was breakfast for dinner. And we agreed with you, Piper says, her tone full of confusion. I told you that the statistical analysis told me that there was a 70% chance or greater that breakfast would be served. Belle folds her arms across her chest. You ran a statistical analysis on what I would make for dinner? Only a limited one that I could do in my head in the time from the parking lot to the front door, Piper says, as if this should be entirely obvious to the rest of us. Don't worry though, Belle, Hannah says as she takes her place at the table. We like your breakfast for dinners. Belle shoots her a smile. Thank you. We sit down around the table, and I try to pay attention as my friends share their stories from the day, but I can't. I'm too worried about my classes, about the gym in general, and about Zane. What if he never loosens up? Can I continue to work at a place I dread running into my boss? But could I give up my job? Could I see myself doing anything else? Hello, Earth to Charlie. Huh? I look up to see all 4 of my friends staring at me. Sorry, what? I asked how your day was, Hannah says. Oh, it was okay. I found out I didn't get the manager position, and the new manager is challenging, I say, choosing my words carefully. He wants to cancel any of our classes that have fewer than 5 members. But I'm sure it will get better. In fact, Belle is going to help me make some videos to advertise my classes to try and get more people in. Do you think that will work? Katie asks. I mean, do people choose workout classes from videos they see online? Not necessarily. But if I can get them to the gym, then I think I can convince them to take the classes. Besides, it's worth a shot. Otherwise, I'm going to have some very disappointed clients. Well, we'll help however we can, Hannah says. I'm happy to hang a flyer at my work. I can do that as well, Piper says, though I'm not sure how many people would be influenced by it. Thanks, guys. You really are the best friends a girl could ask for. And I mean it. We may be very different in a lot of areas, but the one thing we have in common is our loyalty. We would do anything for each other. And though I think I've always understood that, I don't think I appreciated it until this moment.